I studied math, I made sure not to go too deep into the math world. Because if you learn too much math, you can't talk to people anymore. So I had to cut myself off. So for instance, when I learned pi, I stopped myself at 10 digits. Yeah, because I actually discovered a formula when I was at Berkeley that for every extra digit of pi you learn, that's 1 year your virginity is delayed. So I had to cut myself off at 10. I could actually prove this theorem right now. I can prove it. You guys want a mathematical proof? We learned pi geometry sophomore year, when most of us are about 15 years old, hormones are raging. If you can't even learn a single digit of pi, you don't even remember that it starts with a 3 when you're 15 years old, it's because you're already having sex. That's the only possible reason. This guy knows what I'm talking about, okay? But the average person learns 3 digits of pi. The average person knows it's 3.14. Congratulations, you're average. And what's your reward for being average? You get to lose your virginity at the average age of 18, okay? You already noticed the linear trend here. We got 15 plus 3 equals 18, right? I know you don't come to comedy shows to do math, but when you watch my set, you ain't got no f***ing choice, okay? Now, if you're learning more than 3 digits of pi, you're losing your virginity in college. There's no way, there's no one at senior prom who's like 31415, like you're going home, bro. It's not happening tonight. If you learn more than 7, masters, okay? If you learn more than 10, PhD. I have a friend who knows 100 digits of pi, still a virgin, okay? Now, I learned 10 digits of pi like a badass, okay? So I lost my virginity at, plug it into the formula, 15 plus 10 equals 25, not 27, bro. 10 plus 15 is 25, my friend. 25, not 27. 27, I'd be off my family's health insurance at that point, bro. I'm not an idiot. So I lost my virginity at, plug it into the formula, 15 plus 10 equals 25! 25 is the best age to lose your virginity. I lost my virginity in a rental car that I rented myself, okay? You thought you were boss because you lost it in Mommy Civic. I declined insurance on a Hertz, biatch. I just walked away like a champ. 31415-92653. 31415-92653. It's actually a phone number in St. Louis. I text it every day, still no response. Isn't that crazy? Somebody in Missouri has the phone number pi. But they're in Missouri, so they have no idea.
Here's the thing, I'm horrific at math.
Yeah.
I cheated my entire way through school, all the way up in college. I never took a math test. I always had someone else take it for me, or I copied it. I can't even do long division. So if you want to try out something and see if it resonates with me.
Yes, I am also available for tutoring.
Okay, I've actually kind of
That's
given
what
up.
you're
I'm like, that
asking.
ship has sailed.
Okay, you want me to do a math joke?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm obsessed with math. I dated a girl for 2 years just because her birthday is March 14th.
Okay, I got
314 Pi Day, right?
Yeah,
That's a math man's fetish, right? I saw that date. I went from parallel to perpendicular, if you know what I mean. I went from 0 to 90 real quick. And she didn't even like math either. She loved pot as much as I love math. Then I found out she was dating me because my birthday's 420. So it all came back around full circle. Get it circled because circumference equals pi times the D I gave her. Thank you so much. That's the math.
He worked a lot of concepts in there.
You got
I
it.
get
See, you
all
got
of
it. You
though.
got it all.
Yeah, and I hate math, but I know pi. I know what a right angle. I know all that. I know what perpendicular. So you know what? You can even say, "Hey, I tried it on someone who knows nothing about math, and even they liked it."
I'm gonna save this clip and show it to every industry
Please.
person.
I loved it. That was hilarious.
Thank you.
I drink goat milk. And by goat, I mean greatest of all time. It's cow's milk. Sorry, it's cow's milk. Still cow's milk. I love cow's milk. Like, I love soy milk, I love almond milk, but when a cow's been fondled, I'm like a little bit happy for some reason. I don't know what it is. But I get it organic, you know. The farmer took the cow out to dinner first. It's like a great, healthy milk. Anybody here still drink cow's milk? Yeah. Great, awesome. What percent do you drink? 2%. 2%, awesome. Right down the middle, like, be a little healthy, have some fun. You know what I mean? I drink whole milk, party in a glass. You know? Some people drink skim. They love that mop bucket water. You know? I mean, there's really not a lot of choices when it comes to milk. They don't give you a lot of range. You ever see those choices for, like, you can either have skim milk, or you can have 1%, or you can have 2%, Or you can jump to whole milk. Like, what happened? I think you skipped some numbers there. Just give me the 50% milk. Meet me halfway. What if they sold TVs like that? They're like, I want a TV. What size you got? They got a 100-inch. That's standard. Okay, well, you have something smaller? We got a 2-inch after that. Next is a 2-inch. And then you got a little 1-inch. And then just an empty box where you imagine changing the channels. It's a skim channels TV. You ever had that one before? That's weird. You ever do the math on those percentages of milk? 2% of the milk fat, right? 2% of the whole fat. 5 grams of fat in a serving of 2% milk, right? Whole milk, which is 100%, is the whole 8 grams of fat. You're telling me that 5 grams is just 2% of 8? We're just gonna be okay with this for the rest of our lives. You're gonna sleep okay at night just knowing that 5 divided by 8, that's 60%. That's some 60% milk you're drinking right there. And they're writing it off as 2, okay? How are we gonna find the kids on the milk carton? We can't even do the numbers right. This is embarrassing. This is a scam. Probably from the 1%, if you ask me. It's trickling down from the 1%. That's right. I voted for Bernie, Madoff. I don't care. I voted for someone who's already in jail. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is I was saying this one night. A woman comes up to me after, because she overheard me through a microphone. And she was like, Sammy, I'm going to ruin your night, but whole milk is actually not 100% milk, it's 3% milk. I used to work in the service industry. I was like, you didn't ruin my night at all. Because we're going to crunch these numbers right now. I pulled out my calculator. She was not ready for that. And I proved myself as a math major. Not so much a comedian, but a math major. Because the discovery I made that night changed my life as a mathematician. Anybody have a calculator handy? Anybody good at calculations? Somebody in the front, you want to do it? Okay, thank you, man. Here. No, I want you to do this for me, okay? This is participation, all right? Yes, we laugh and we do math at my shows. Okay? All we're going to do to find the percentage of fat in whole milk is take the amount of fat in whole milk and divide it by the amount of fat in 1% milk. That would give us the ratio to 1, which would be the percentage. You guys following? Doesn't matter if you can't. We don't have a lot of time. Okay, so I want to be 100% accurate. I looked at the average glass of whole milk, looked it up, 8.011 grams of fat in the average glass, right? Divided by the amount of fat in 1%, the average glass has 2.55. Okay, now don't freak out when you see the result. But I want you to read the numbers to me exactly as you see them. This is what Big Dairy doesn't want you to know, okay? This is the percentage of fat in whole milk. Read the numbers as you see them, okay?
3.1415.
3.1415. Whole milk is pie milk! Ah! Ah! Whoa! Yeah. Oh. I busted a when I saw that. You gotta... Whole milk is pie milk. That's why it tastes so damn good with pie. But knowing that should make you feel whole.